A few days ago, I put up a poll on my Instagram story asking those of you who are interested to submit your Shopify dropshipping stores for a video in which I would then review and kind of critique those stores. This is that video. Whether or not your store actually ends up being in this video, I think there's gonna be a lot of valuable takeaways and ideas for everybody. And it's also just super interesting to see what other people who are just getting into the dropshipping space are doing. So I'm really hyped for this one. Yo, what's good guys, it's your boy Biaheza, and I know I'm not the person who thought of this whole concept of reviewing subscriber dropshipping stores. So before we get into this, we do have to pay respect to the founding fathers of the dropshipping YouTube game. Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into these stores, and I'm going to be viewing all of these stores in mobile view because that's what you should be optimizing your website for. How are you going to advertise your dropshipping store? Probably through social media. How do people use social media on their phone? So about 98% of all the traffic on your website is going to be coming from a mobile view. If you're getting into Shopify dropshipping and you're spending more time optimizing your website for a desktop view rather than a mobile view,
it's called congratulations, you played yourself.
And if I'm being too harsh on a store that you submitted for this video, I apologize in advance. Just know everything that I say in this video comes out of a place of love and constructive criticism. First up on the chopping block, we got the man, the myth, the legend, D1 Mon submitting a store called theminipods.com. First thing I'm gonna say, even before we judge this website, is that pretty much everybody and their mom submitted a website selling fake AirPods. At this point, selling this product is not the move. If you're just getting into dropshipping, I definitely would not recommend that you go for this product. It would have been a great idea to jump on this product about 1.5 years ago when it was just popping off, but at this point, the supply outweighs the demand for this product. However, I still wanted to show this website because it actually has some really nice aspects to it. First up, the domain is great. Theminipods.com, it's very easy to pronounce, very easy to remember. The logo looks sleek, and also the product images, these look great. A lot of people will use AliExpress product images that have writing on them, and it's got bad grammar, they're blurry. However, this person chose some great product images. They look very professional and really nice. And when you scroll down, you got the title of the product, you got the price, and this part of the website, I do not like the fact that he used an emoji. I would never recommend anybody uses emojis on their website because it looks very unprofessional. I mean, think about the biggest businesses, the biggest e-commerce brands out there. They don't use emojis on their websites and their product descriptions because it looks very unprofessional. But then let's scroll down further. You got a sales timer. I'm personally not a fan of sales timer. I think at this point they're overused, everybody, and it just makes the website look like a scam. But here's the part that I really wanted to show you guys, and that's the product description itself. It looks beautiful. This is exactly what you want as a product description. He's got GIFs, pictures, and words all mixed together in a very neat and orderly fashion that easily conveys to the customer what this product does, the features of their products. There's no super long paragraphs anywhere, and it's very easy to understand and appealing to the eyes. And then you scroll down and you got the reviews here. He used a lot of reviews that have pictures on them, which is great. That's a good move. So final verdict for this website, I think it looks amazing, but the problem is with the product. I think if you were to apply everything that you know about website design and build this kind of website for a better product, I think you can go really far with the dropshipping and make a ton of money. Next up, we got the homie Scott Franklin with his website watchoshop.com. He's 17, just trying to make a buck, aren't we all? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Scott isn't completely done with this website, so I'm not gonna flame him too hard. But first up, we got the watchoshop.com domain, and then we got the name of the store, Watcho Shop, except it doesn't have a T. So I don't know if that was purposeful or you forgot to pop a T in there. I believe the name of the website is written in a basic stock font that comes with this Shopify theme, so you're gonna wanna change that up, maybe get a logo or at least write it in a cool font or something like that. Not sure if this product even sells, but these are the type of AliExpress images that I was talking about earlier that you don't really want to use. You don't want to use the images that have the text on them. As you can see, some of them are cut off. It doesn't look very sleek, and it's the first thing that people see when they land on your product page. You really want to take your time on the product images and select the most high quality ones you can find, and then actually go a step further and pop them into Photoshop, edit them a little bit, make them look even nicer, because again, it's the first thing that people see. You want to have good product images. And then we scroll down a little bit, we got the price, and this right here is a very common mistake that I see a lot of people make when they're first getting into dropshipping, and it's these options right here. People don't realize that if you have more than one option for your product, you can go ahead and switch over to a drop down menu rather than just having a bunch of these options scattered everywhere. It doesn't look sleek. If you have, honestly, if you have more than 2 or 3 options for your product, I would go ahead and recommend that you switch over to the drop down menu. It's going to look a lot nicer. Scrolling further down, you got a sales timer. Again, I'm not a fan of these countdown clock timers. The stock thing, only 18 left in stock. I think that actually works pretty well, and having a stock countdown, I'm okay with, but the sales timer, it just looks like a scam. I would personally not recommend people put a sales timer on their page. And then we got the product description, and you just absolutely cannot get away with this type of thing in 2019, 2020. It's got stuff like style, trendy, shape pattern, ball. That's not a real product description. It's just the product specifications that were copied from AliExpress. You gotta write more than that. You gotta have some gifs, some images on there. You want to describe the product. You want to convince somebody to buy the product, and this isn't gonna do that. But then you do have some reviews that have pictures, which is great. So honestly, I like how simple this website is. I like that you have the reviews, but it's still gonna require a lot more work. Something like this could have probably worked in the completely very early beginning days of dropshipping, when there weren't a ton of dropshipping in stores out there and a ton of competition. But at this point in time, this just isn't gonna work. You gotta have a very branded, very sleek design. You gotta put in a little more work than this. Next up on the Price is Right, we got Jonathan with his website www.donutpetbeds.com. Come on down. And by the way, I'm only going to be reviewing the product pages in this video. I'm not going to focus on the rest of the website, because the product page is the most important part. That's what you're going to use as your landing page, and that's what the customer actually sees most of the time. A lot of your customers aren't even going to go away and explore the rest of your website, so we're only focusing on product pages. Right off the bat though, I like the name, I like the domain. The logo looks really cool. I'm vibing with it. I would maybe use a little bit darker shade of gray because it is a little hard to see, but personal preference, I guess. Product images mob nicely. They all look the same style. They all look like they belong to the same website, which is what you want. They don't have any AliExpress writing on them, so that looks great. We scroll down, we got the price, some reviews, and here are the drop down menus that I was talking about earlier. Getting these drop down menus on your website is very simple. You basically just check a box on your website and it looks so much cleaner. Hold on, let me check though if they're correlated with the images. Let's go in white. And yeah, they are correlated. So as you can see, when I pressed white, it went to the white image. So good job on the drop down menus. Moving on though, we got some trust badges. We got a sizing chart. This sizing chart right here is gonna make me act up. It's gonna make me do something I'm gonna regret.
You gonna make me act up.
But seriously, I don't know if you personally designed this sizing chart or it was already like that on the AliExpress listing. Either way, this looks very nice. Usually when people put in a sizing chart, they copy it from AliExpress, and the one on there is super blurry. It introduces a new font on their website, new colors, and it just looks whack. This looks very clean, very minimal, and you got a good boy that blends right into the website over here. This is great. Then we got your product description. It's all bullet pointed, which is great. You can have some small paragraphs on your website, but you got to remember this isn't silent reading time. You want to keep it short, keep it simple. Although I would maybe remove the bullet points here. They're kind of unnecessary. I think it would look better with just the bold fonts and then the description. And maybe even add some icons in between these bullet points, the way that the mini pods store that are the first store that I reviewed in this video had in their description. I think that would look really cool on this website. But scrolling further down, we got a little diagram. That's pretty neat. We got some reviews. You might want to take out this powered by Shopify thing. It's going to look more professional, and maybe just take out the payment icons down here altogether. They're not very necessary, especially because I think you have them up here, so no reason to have that down here, and remove the powered by Shopify thing. But yeah, I am vibing heavy with this website. It looks really nice. You don't even need to make any major changes. If you're not getting any sales, the website is definitely not to blame here. I obviously don't have access to the back end of this website, so I can't tell you guys if it's making money or not. But again, if it isn't, not the website's fault. It's either the product, the marketing strategy, or the advertisement itself. I'm almost just showing you guys this website as a good example to show you what you should do. Next up, we got Nathan with thevitalrecovery.com. His store is selling this massage gun, which is a pretty hot product right now. It's not completely brand new, but I think there's still definitely a lot of money to be made with this product if you get the advertising right. So good product choice. However, I'm not vibing with the product images. They kind of got the awkward writing on here. I'm not sure if this should say flat, but it says small plaid head. Then we got this gift thing right here. It just kind of looks weird. Suitable for joint parts, suitable for whole body parts. I mean, this would the grammar on this one isn't too bad, but it just doesn't really belong with your product images. It would look a lot better in your product description. But even then, I would prefer to make my own kind of diagrams and whatnot and make them match the rest of the website. Let me just show you what I would do for these product images. I would find the highest quality I can of this image right here. I wouldn't just screenshot it off this website, but I'd find the highest quality I can, send it over to my computer. I would then just go in with a white brush, remove all of this unnecessary stuff right here. That's done. I would then select the product like so, just kind of center it, maybe even give it a little tilt or something, then color in the rest of the background white. Basically something like this. It would look a lot more professional. You don't really want to be describing the product in your product images. That's what the product description is for, and that's where you can put in the diagrams and the pictures with the writing on them. But back to the website, we got some drop down menus here. That's good. I like that you did that. We don't have a real product description. We just have the AliExpress product specification, so we definitely need to get that done. Then we also don't have any reviews, so the reviews are vital, so I don't think this website is finished just yet, but it is a pretty good start. And I think there's actually another person selling the same exact product, so I feel like it would be fitting to follow up with another person and kind of compare, see what the other person is doing. So let's do that. Okay, yeah, we got Christine with jetmassager.com, a female dropshipper. Woman empowerment, baby. And that is an amazing domain. I'm not even sure how you secured it, but props to you. Jetmassager.com. It sounds like you're the official store that's selling this. It feels like you're the place to go to for this product when you have a domain like that. I like the product images, no writing on them. You basically did what I just did in Photoshop, except you left in the little attachment, which is probably a better call. So this looks really nice. Then we got the rest of the website, and this font right here is not the move. I believe this is the basic font that comes with this theme. It doesn't look very good. I would recommend using a simplistic font that looks more like Arial. I would recommend using the font used for your heading here. Also, you never want more than one font on your website. You want a single font that flows through your whole entire website. And if I had to choose between this paragraph font and this one, I would definitely recommend you go with the font that's on your heading. The product description though, it's okay. You do have bullet points and then pictures, but for a product like this, I think GIFs can do wonders. So if you can find some GIFs demonstrating this product, I think that would really be powerful for this product page. However, it is laid out pretty nice where you have pictures and then font. It's not just long paragraphs. You do have some reviews here, but you only imported 5-star reviews, and that's also a mistake I see a lot of people making. They'll only import 4 or 5-star reviews, so they'll have like 300 reviews, but they're all 4 or 5 stars. And even though real people left those reviews on AliExpress, it looks fake on your website when you don't have any negative reviews. I would definitely recommend that everybody import some lower reviews because it looks pretty fake when you only have 5-star reviews. But overall, I think if you put some more work into this website and you have a good advertisement, you can definitely go places with this product right now. You got to take advantage of having this domain while this product is still hot. You got to hop on, fix a little bit of stuff on your website, and I think you can make a ton of money. Last piece of advice though, I don't know if you want to take this, but I would recommend you to switch all the red stuff on this website, all the red design elements, into blue. I think that'll be a lot easier on the eyes, and I think it'll fit your niche a lot better, which is the fitness and health niche. I think it'll look a lot better if you switched over to blue. Next up, we got James with exfoliateyourself.com. He's selling a product that kind of, what does it say here? It removes peach fuzz. It's a facial exfoliator and a hair remover. Overall, pretty decent website. I just wanted to show this one because it can be made a million times better. Were this person to kind of bullet point their product description and add some diagrams and some GIFs and whatnot in between. As you can see, there's a ton of long paragraphs here. Honestly, this could be the best sales pitch in the world, the most convincing product description in the universe, but I wouldn't know because I'm not reading this. For all I know, you could have just pasted the Apple terms of service in here. I wouldn't know the difference because at this point in time, in this time we live in, people have the attention span of a goldfish. Nobody has long attention spans. You're marketing to people who enjoy making impulsive purchases, not reading novels when they click on an advertisement. But seriously, I think with a better description, this product can go very far. Also, maybe add some reviews that have images in them and people actually describing the product. That would be ideal. Other than that, this is a pretty good start. And let's do one more store for this video. This website actually sells a product that I've personally been getting targeted with on Instagram. I'll be scrolling through the gram and I'll be getting ads for this product, so you know somebody out there is making money with this product. But the website a subscriber submitted selling this product is called strongerknees.com. Actually, let me check who submitted it. There we go. Papa Dennis 10, thank you for submitting the website. But on the website itself, right off the bat, this header on top here really kills the vibe. It's got emojis on there. It looks very unprofessional, but if we cover that up, the website actually looks really nice. I like this logo here. It's very creative, very unique. We got some decent product images. I don't think there's a ton of product images you can choose for, but these are pretty good. Scrolling down, I mean, as you can see from this video, pretty much every dropshipping website out there has a countdown timer, so I would avoid that because then you're basically every other dropshipping store out there. Then we got a product description that's formatted pretty nicely. You have some GIFs, you have some bullet points, some diagrams. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Although I don't think this diagram over here is a good idea where you're comparing your superpower, neat things, whatever, to others. When people go on your dropshipping website, because of the strong branding you put into it, they should feel like that your website is the only place they can get this particular product. However, by putting this comparison, you're basically introducing the facts to them that there are other stores selling the same exact product and that they can potentially go elsewhere and that they don't have to buy this product on your website. This type of diagram can be a good idea if the product you were selling was a little bit more common, but when people are seeing this power up knees thing, they're probably seeing it for the first time. But anyways, up to you if you want to leave that up there. We got some more diagrams. I do like this GIF over here. It does a good job of showing the product. It looks very professional. Then we don't have any reviews here, so we definitely want to import some reviews. But other than that, I think this website looks pretty good. I like what you got going here with having blue as your secondary color. This is actually what I wanted to recommend to the jetmassager.com website from earlier. I think this looks really good when you have a product that's in the kind of health and fitness niche. But that's gonna wrap up our dropshipping store review. This is probably what PewDiePie feels like after he's done with meme review. I don't know, I kind of enjoyed making this video. I feel like it would be beneficial for me when I was just starting out dropshipping to see other stores getting critiqued like this. I would get a lot from this, but let me know in the comments if this video passes your vibe check. Also, the full Beheza dropshipping course experience is still available if you're interested in getting a little more serious about dropshipping. First link in the description. And if you want to participate in any future videos of any sort, the way these people did here with the story poll thing menu, peep your boy out on the gram. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.